Hey. So I decided that I wanted to record this for the files. No, just kidding. Um, yeah, so I did something really, it's exciting, kind of crazy, scary, all type of emotions going on right now. So I just made one of the biggest investments in myself that I've ever made thus far as just like improving my skills in my coaching business and just taking it to the next level, which makes it exciting, but it's kind of like those negative thoughts try to creep in and that fear kicks in, and I'm having these thoughts of like, well, what if it doesn't work and I've paid all this money and um I don't know, y'all. I'm just having like some worried thoughts. I'm just trying to shake it off because I'm just like, okay, trust the process, commit to working the full process. You've paid all this money. I'm gonna tell you how much money I spent, but I'm not too much worried about the money. I'm just worried about me actually following through with this program because, in the past, I've paid for a lot of programs and books and things like that. And if I'm being honest with myself, I haven't completely like followed through and took the necessary actions to actually see if those programs would actually really work, right? So it's just kind of like, having thoughts of like, oh, like, girl, that's so stupid. Like, why, like, so I don't know. And it would be stupid of me, real stupid, if I don't follow through with this program until I see success that I want to see in my business. After paying all this money, it's just stupid. And it's just kind of like, something's got to give, right? So yeah, that's where I'm at. And it is like, yo, it's so hard. It's so challenging to push past your comfort zone, what you're used to. Because right in this moment right now, I really just feel like watching a movie, something just to escape away from this thought and just, or lay down, go to sleep and just say, forget it. But I know, but part of me is like, that's what I'm used to doing, right? That's what I'm comfortable with doing. And then I end up not getting nothing done. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to breathe, suck it up, and just try my best and just try. And that's all I can do, right? It's just try. And if I fail, I learn and just keep trying again. But yeah, I just thought I'd share this video just to let you know, or someone know who's watching this, that to be successful or to reach a certain level of income, financial freedom, there's going to be challenges. There's going that within yourself, mostly internal. Is it eternal internal challenges? Yes, internal challenges, just mentally, with you pushing past those old thought patterns and those old programs and those old habits. And that's what I find for me is the most challenging, because I'm, far as I know, the first person or the only person in my family that's doing what I'm doing, that's been to certain conferences, spending all this money investing in myself, programs and books, and just the way I think is just so different. So it's like I'm just learning from all these mentors online, and it's this is something that was never exposed to me, growing up. So it's going to be that challenge, and just know that the more you persist, it'll pay off. Like, I just have this knowing and this feeling that all of this is going to pay off. I don't know how. You know what I mean? Right now I'm just like in this spot of like frustration, and I don't know, and I feel a little lost, but I'm just trying to just shake off those negative thoughts and just continue to trust the process, because I'm just like, even where I'm at now, I've been building upon my skills in this business and my and just trying new things and programs for the past 3 years. And I've definitely, even though I haven't taken all the actions that I probably should have, or that I wanted to, but somehow felt paralyzed and didn't end up doing it, I still feel like I'm gaining some momentum, like I'm, reaching new heights and new levels, even just by consistently trying, But yes, so just know that when you invest in yourself, like getting to new levels require a new and better you. And by it being new is something you have to that's never been pulled out of you. You know what I mean? So I hope this makes sense. I just had just wanted to share my feelings on this journey that I am to just being like a high income earner, to be financially free, eventually want to make 6-7 figures, and that's not an easy journey. It's sacrifices and like focus and creating new habits, right, of a successful person, and breaking old habits. I won't say breaking old habits, it's more of creating new habits, because once you start to create new habits, that leaves less and less room for old bad habits, right? And that's what I'm learning. I'm just becoming more aware of certain habits that I currently have that's not conducive to where I want to go, and having this certain level of finances and things like that, and financial freedom and time freedom and just things like that. And it's like, you got to get focused. You have to just focus, and there's so many distractions, and that's what I'm just like realizing within myself. I get so distracted because I think I feel like I'm missing out on something, because I have so many interests and things I want to do. So sometimes it's challenging for me to just sit and focus on one thing, and focus on that one thing until that becomes, it gets to a space where I want it to be. So yeah, just don't be afraid to invest in yourself, because when you're investing, it's not like your money is just gone. Investing is you eventually going to see a return on that investment, as long as you keep working towards that goal that you're trying to get at, that skill that you're trying to master, right? The more you invest, the higher the return. The better the investment, the higher the return you're going to receive, right? It's just a matter of time. And that's why I'm just reminding myself, and I'm reminding you also, like, if you're scared to, like, if you're in that mindset of like, this program is like hundreds of dollars, I don't know if I should do it. Just think it's an investment. So anytime you invest in something, you're investing in your knowledge, you're investing in your skills, you're investing in the potential growth of your finances, or in the growth of your finances eventually. So it's going to pay off. It's not like you're putting your money into something that's a liability, or something that's not going to grow you in no way, right? So you have to think of it like that. And sometimes I just have my moments like, it's kind of one of those things like, sacrifice. So that even with investing, you're sacrificing spending your money on clothes, or spending your money on trips, or spending your money on eating out. Like, you see most people doing, and sometimes that can be hard, because I know for me, I'm like, I wish I could just do this and do that. Like, I barely buy myself clothes and things, because I feel like I'll be able to buy that later. Like, that's not important. That's not an investment. That's not going to give me any return on anything. That's not going to help me grow financially, mentally, and skills or anything. So like I said, this investment was one of the biggest investments I've made thus far, and like at one time. So okay, so we're going on what, 10 minutes. So the investment of this program was not hundreds of dollars. It's not 1,000. Not 1,500. Nope. A little bit higher. Not 2,000. Nope. Not 3,000. No. Not 4. Woo! Just going up. It's like, wow. Like, this has to pay off. Yo, it wasn't even 4,000. It's higher than that. It wasn't even 5,000. This program was a whopping $6,000. Yes, you heard me correctly. And like, that's the most I've ever invested in myself. So it's just kind of, I'm having this thought of like, this has to work. Like, and I think I needed to do that. I needed to spend that much money on myself, because all of the other things I've invested in, like I said, has never been in the thousands all at once. And I've kind of just like, you know, like I didn't take it seriously. But this is like 20 times the money that I paid for any other programs, maybe like 10. I don't even know how many times, but it's a lot. Like $6,000 for a program. Like, yeah, there's no way. I have to, right? And that's just what I feel. And I'm just like, oh, like, shit. Like, it's so scary, but that's what you have to do to get to the next level. It's kind of like making that big, scary goal. The bigger the goal, like they said, if you shoot for the moon, you'll land somewhere amongst the stars, right? So you have to make it so crazy, your goal and your investment, so crazy, where it's like, what the fuck? Like, I actually made that goal. I actually spent that much money, where you have to, like, I'm like, there's no way I can't, like, you know what I mean? My skill set gonna be somewhere up there, right? And see that return on my investment. So anyway, it's like, man, I don't even know how to explain the feeling. If you've ever invested this much money into like your skill set in a program and just to improve your lifestyle, oh my gosh, then you know what I feel. It's like right now I can't even describe it. But yeah, I just wanted to share. This is where I'm at in my journey. Like, I'm really trying to get back focused on my online health business, coaching, program, something. Like, yo, I don't have it. Like, everything is not all clear. And sometimes that's the biggest misconception. People, you know, see people on this social media and they see them doing things and like, oh, she must be. No, like, it's always levels. There's no finish line. Then, like I said, each level requires a different version of yourself, and you have to rise to that occasion, right? Or are you going to be stagnant, or are you eventually going to just slowly fall behind, right? And you always want to keep improving upon yourself in every area, financially, spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, relationally. So that's with your family, making sure that part of your life is good, making sure you spending time having fun, having friends, having a social life, things like that. And that's where I'm at, and I'm just learning. So I am just documenting. Today is Friday, August 14th, 2020, and my goal long term, from the date of this video, I am currently in Indiana. I will be moving real soon. I will be moving to LA 3 years from now. I'm gonna just say 3 years from now. Ooh, it's so exciting. Like, I've never really actually sat here and thought about like 3 years from now. But when I started to think, it's like 3 years from now. Like 3 years ago, I didn't even think I would be where I'm at this level in my life. Like, the experiences I've had within the past 3 years has been like amazing. I've met so many awesome, amazing people, had so many amazing experiences, went to different cities and things like that, and just grown so much. So 3 years from now, like my business, I plan 3 years from now, we gonna date this. I should be in the, I plan to be in the 6-figure mark on my way to 7 figures, if not in less time. I will be traveling the world, dancing. Y'all gonna see me on the screen. Whoa, that's gonna be awesome. These damn braces gonna be gone. Oh my gosh, I might be in a relationship in 3 years, engaged, you feel me? All right, I'm done, but like I have to get to work. Like I said, like I have to get to work. I gotta get focused. I done spent $6,000, y'all. But yo, this is my last thing I'm gonna say. And you don't get scared of investing in yourself, because when you invest in that money into somebody else's because they're giving you value, you're going to get that back. It's kind of like you sowing and reaping, right? You're sowing that seed into that person. So then the more money you sow into other people by investing in yourself, you're kind of sowing that seed to get that same return. People are going to see that same amount of value in the things that you offer, and they're going to be willing, wanting to pay you that much money, $6,000 or more, for whatever you have to offer. So as you just kind of got to think in that mindset too, like, the law of sowing and reaping, just all of that, the circulation of money, giving and receiving, like it's just a natural universal law. So you can't be afraid to invest in yourself, and then in the things that you want to do, because it definitely will pay off, and it definitely will make it a lot less challenging trying to figure everything out on your own, by learning from someone who's already successful in that area you want to grow in. But anyway, like I said, I just thought I wanted to share. Thank you for watching my video. I will talk to you later. Give this video a thumbs up. Share it with somebody you think may need to hear this, who's on their journey of building a business or just pursuing their dreams, and just need some encouragement. Like, you're going to have these moments. And if you're not, if you have these moments, just know that you're on the right track, because you're growing past that comfort zone. And sometimes it's like, what the? Ah! All right. Talk to you later. Bye.